All right, welcome to another man's point of view. Got a quick little review or reaction. Um, Pearl, hypocrite. Check this out.
Give me an example of a nice guy.
It's kind of like a guy without a backbone that like puts a girl on a pedestal. I think of like Sierra, or like Russell Wilson and Sierra.
Oh, okay.
Like who did she really want, Russell or Future? You know.
So she made it now, and there you go. Remember what I said? I've always said it. She's a two. All right, her whole channel, right, and podcast or whatever the hell. The big message was, women choose the nice guy. Now look at her. There she is. Right. Well, a nice guy is a guy that puts a woman in a pedestal, and then who's she supposed to choose? There you go. That's my Pearl impression there. But that's not the video we were talking about because I was sick and tired of Pearl. So now let's continue. Let's see some little better to the eyes. So here we go. Anyways, let's start.
Was basically asking men about this fear of being creepy or why men are not approaching women, and 65% of you at the time of doing the video said that you don't approach women at all or you're hesitant to because of this fear of being seen as.
All right, number one. Now I'm gonna start trying to do this faster because now my viewers understand and get where I'm coming from. Number one, you got fear. All right. Now, yes, we're gonna pay attention to what she's saying, but it's in the details. Fear. You should have no fear whatsoever, no matter what it is, right? No fear. Now, if you do, don't show it, all right? You must master yourself and understand that you spew fear into the P radar, all right? Now, let's continue.
Creepy. So the main focus of that specific video was to go through that poll with you guys and kind of chat it out, and also, you know, kind of highlight the reasons why men are not approaching women anymore. But I wanted to make another.
Now, there's a lot of reasons, but one is my 10 syndrome, which is a puzzle piece, and I will be doing that video. Maybe, I don't know if impromptu now or on the next one, because I am doing this quick review from this girl here, but it's not fear of coming off as creepy. It's fear that you're going to get a big ass no and look stupid or ridiculous in front of the world. Right? Now, a creeper gets the big no and looks stupid in front of the world because he does it in a creepy ass way. Don't even know that he's a creep. So there you go. Think outside the box. That's probably not you, is it? Because you're not doing it at all. Right? But anyway, let's continue.
The video really going into detail of what men are doing that women are finding creepy, outside of just being unattractive or not her type. But we're going to cover that too. So the first thing here.
Okay, so here's the thing, and this one always talking about the details, all right? When a woman says you're not attractive, right, it sums up all this stuff into one, right? Meaning, if you fix this stuff, right, of looking creepy, being scared, right, no confidence, you look weak, you're a crier, you're a damn loser, right, you got nothing going for yourself, you look like shit, all this stuff makes you unattractive, right? However, you can fix it. Here at the men's point of view, with the Space Luchador, I'm telling you that yes, you have a chance, right? I'm not giving you the big Andrew Tate speech of most men ain't gonna have it, right? We're gonna find out real quick and get fucked. No, none of that shit, right? Here, you're gonna get the truth, the answers, right? An actual way, a how-to, right? Ain't no pickup artist bullshit. We're gonna fix you. What your actual problem is. First, you must identify it, right? Kind of like going to the doctor, right? Dr. Space Luchador here. It's going to prescribe. Well, first we're going to find out, diagnose your sorry ass. So let's continue.
that I want to talk about. I want to get this out of the way because I know a lot of you are probably thinking it. She thinks you're unattractive. So
What
in
did
the
I
last
just
video
say?
I did, I briefly discussed how women have kind of watered this creepy term down and kind of just made it into a, if I don't find this man attractive.
What did I just say once again? And trust me, I know bullshit. I did not pre-watch the video. I just happen to be that damn good. Alright? Alright, let's continue. Enough about myself. Let's continue.
Or he's not my type, he's automatically creepy to me. Listen guys, I don't make the rules or control how every woman on the planet feels. But unfortunately,
Nope. But they are there. That's the beauty of it. The rules are there and they are set. Yes, you can bend them, but you can't break them. There is a difference, right? And women, all of them, are subject to the rules, just as we are. Difference is, we can bend the spoon. Now do you get it? Now do you see it? Do you see the big connection? The matrix. Everything that I've been running my mouth about. There is something to it. Hopefully, right? You get it. You see it. You're like, oh, I'll be damned. We finally made a good connection. Well, I make connections all the time. But what I'm saying is, right? Perfect, right? Makes sense. Makes sense to me.
this is something that I do think is becoming more common and something I've noticed a lot. Women have just slapped a creepy label on any man they find unattractive or someone that they deem as below them. Is this every woman out there? Absolutely not. But I personally...
Oh, and don't get offended to the below them. It's just a term, just like the creep thing, just like you said, that they use almost as slang, right? To deter you and deceive you, like beneath them. So what do you think, right? Immediately you go into personal mode of, where the hell did this bitch think she be, right? Beneath me, you get all offended and all bitched up over nothing. You got to be smart. If any woman ever told you, well, you seem to be beneath me, yeah, I want to be beneath you. Different. You see, it's the counter that makes all the difference. It's the confidence. Right? Because you've been there before. Been there and done that. You can switch. Remember, you can switch a feeling like that. Right? From bad to good. Good to bad. Like that. You're the master of the spoon. Understand that.
I personally think that we should save the creepy comments for the interactions that are actually creepy and stop being so dang overly sensitive and dramatic.
What did I just say once again? Damn. There it is. Another quick example of, again, I did not pre-watch the video. I did not. I amaze myself sometimes. I really do. I might as well call this video, right? A Space Luchador is correct. No. Don't know yet. All right, let's continue for y'all. Getting hyped up all on myself here, right? Botching my video.
Because someone introducing themselves is not creepy, even if you don't find them attractive. Someone looking at you for 2 seconds or glancing your direction because they think you're beautiful is not creepy, even if you find them unattractive. But I digress. Sadly, I'm not able to change the mind or natural response from every woman on planet Earth. I wish I could.
Listen to what she said. Did you hear that? I'm not able to change their mind. Forget about that part. Natural response. Keyword and answer. That's all you need to hear. She's telling you right there, confirming the Space Luchador theory, right? Fact. Natural response is what you must understand and get through your head, right? Changing the mind, that happens all the damn time. The natural response is what you should be looking at, right? Because then it becomes a thing of, well, Is she changing her mind? Is she choosing? Or can it be a natural response? So, for those that's ever heard of like a peanut allergy, right? Somebody with peanut allergy does not choose to no longer eat peanuts. It's just that the natural response, if she eats a damn peanut, is she gets all these damn boils and shit. Well, bad reaction. Natural response means you can't help it, cannot help it. So understand that that one more step for all of you, my viewers, to understand this. Right? This ain't game, but this is the game. You must understand what it is, what it's all about. That's the only way you're gonna get better.
But I'm not a puppeteer. So we've just got to work with what we got here. And
I'm a puppet master. And you can be too. Anyways, right? So may do the math. Who's the Muppet? Homework for you.
I really don't say this to hurt your feelings or to be mean. I say this because I care deeply and I don't want you guys to feel resentment or bitterness or hopeless. So, of course, you are not for every woman out there, and that's okay. There will be women who, just because they...
There's the big ass disclaimer. I say the contrary. Yes, you can be for every single woman out there. No bullshit. Because there is a way. Once you stack up to the one thing that every single woman out there wants, then you can see that yes, you can be the one. That's a promise from me to you. Obviously, if you master all this shit that I'm saying, right? And comprehending and understanding it, right? And obviously, if you like it, because if you ain't interested at all, then well, nothing I can really do, right? But he who has ears will listen.
They don't find you attractive, they think you're weird, they think you're creepy. It is what it is. We can't change those ladies. Let them do them. You don't even need to bother with it. But one thing I will say is that you do need to start putting effort into your appearance and the way that you present yourself. And your mental health. Not even for women, but for you.
So what she's saying, the same thing I said, just nicer. Right? It's like, so don't bother with them, but what you can do is fix all this shit so they can come back. That's what she said. Don't bother them right now at the state that you are, right? Until you reach your final form. Alright? Let's continue.
This will probably increase how attractive you are and also your confidence, which is a win-win. So again, I do want to highlight...
I can't believe we haven't even made it to the first point. I'm talking all this trash, but I can't believe it.
I understand that this is frustrating. I will also say this. I'm going to let you in on a little secret from a female perspective
here
that I am not proud of from my species, okay? But
are we finally going to get some truth from Mrs. Courtney here? Courtney Ryan, a stage name. No, I'm just playing.
I need to tell you because I think it's important.
All right,
I think there are a lot of women who like to say, oh yeah, he was so creepy, or oh yeah, he wouldn't leave me alone, because it gives...
Let me predict it. Secretly, she liked it. Why? This is going to prove that she's a 2. And what had I been saying all along? Right? Now let's see if the Space Luchador is correct. Right?
Them a bit of an ego boost. Is this every time?
What did I just say? What did I say? I predicted it. I knew it. I knew. Damn, that damn good. So there you go. Another quick example, right? Validating myself, right? Anyways, I don't know why I'm blowing up all this damn smoke up my own ass. I don't know. Maybe this video just fit, you know. Anyways, let me explain that. So, she'll tell all the world, right, that she's a creep, he's a creep, and felt this certain kind of damn way. But in all reality, she needs it, she likes it, she wants the attention, right? She wants the attention, right? So I'm gonna give you a little freebie, just like she did right there, because I feel good today. Now, here's one of the rules from one of the greatest masters of all time, who no one really knows. You can call him Polo. Now, Mr. Polo, right, said this. He said, now this was pretty vulgar, but he said this, right? Ask for pee from every single woman you meet. Ask her that you want a pee. Now, yes, she might say no, but at the very least, right? And this was the quote, you will make her day. Now, when you think about it, it makes perfect sense, right? And it aligns with Courtney here, right? You are doing your job, and whether she says yes or no, you complimented her. So, you made her day. Right? There's no losers, put it that way.
And that they call a man creepy. No, because I've had men actually do creepy things to me. We're going to talk about later in the video, and that was not to boost my ego. That was just stating a fact. However, I do think sometimes if a woman does not find you attractive and you ask her out, or you come up to her and introduce yourself, she'll be like, oh yeah, he wouldn't leave me alone, or oh my gosh, yeah, all these creepy men, because it gives them an ego boost, right? This is just how we are. It makes them feel good to be desired, and they secretly get enjoyment in a sick way out of
What did I say?
He was creepy or he wouldn't leave me alone. Sometimes, again, not all the time. So we can look at this one two ways. There's a part of it that's out of your control because, again, you're not for everyone. Not everyone's going to think you're attractive. Some of you watch and think I'm attractive. Some of you watch and think I'm ugly. It is what...
Now that's the biggest load of crap that there at the end. Who in the hell is gonna think I'm gonna give her a ego boost, right? Now this is a perfect tool because I do dare say some women, not all, right? This is the counter to her whole big ass explanation. Some women do believe they're ugly, which if you can identify and see that that's the actual problem, you will know what to do and where to attack. Courtney here's been hypocritical, right? Acting like, oh, some people may see me as a beauty, really. And I don't think no one that's watching your videos thinks you're butt ugly. Anyways, right? But that's to deceive you. That's to make you think that yes, right? She thinks it, right? But she clearly does not. And you could tell, I could tell. That's what I'm saying. I could tell. She don't think that there's people out there that think she's ugly. Right? But anyways, why am I talking about? Let's continue.
That's what it is. We all have personal preferences, right? The same thing goes for women. Not every woman is going to find you attractive, and that's okay. I'm sure there are women out there who think Zac Efron and George Clooney are not attractive.
All right, now that example does work. Right? That works, yes. Because there's a difference. Versus a man's attractiveness towards a woman's attractiveness. There's a difference, right? Now let me get rid of this damn commercial.
Maybe. I don't know.
There it is. Disclaimer. You see that? They just don't want to give you the truth. Right? It goes right back to maybe. Because she's giving you the truth. That's the truth. Once you comprehend this clear example that I'm about to explain for you, even though you haven't even gotten to number 1, right? But I'm going to explain it for you. Men's attractiveness towards women is the most simplest thing you'll ever do. We see it, we like it, they see it. Right? And most women are pretty much the same from a difference from height, maybe a little bit of a little bit more meat than others. But at the end of the day, if you're pretty enough, right, in the scale of 5, if you're above 3 if you're a 3, we will find you attractive. There's just attractive to more attractive. That's all. That's our level of, or how our attractive crap works. Now, women attraction is different, and that's the big deceiver, right? Because just like she said in the beginning of the video, and now she's going back on it, right, is that women attractive works like this. She could see a guy that to all of us guys would think that the guy's attractive, but in all reality, he is not attractive. to a woman. Why? Because she's not attracted to him, literally attracted to him, not that he's attractive. You got to see the difference. That's the difference, right? We don't look at a woman and say, "Oh, she's attractive to me." Never once has a guy ever said that, right? You see the difference? Hell, a matter of fact, we don't use, "Oh, she's attractive." We don't even use that dumbass word, right? Women do, right? Oh, he's attractive, but they always have the ability, and you must understand this, to say, "But he's not attractive to me." Because what you see is, what you don't see, as a matter of fact, is the difference, right? Yes, he's attractive, right? Technically, but he does not attract her, right? That specific woman. Now, if a real man is attractive, now he's become a chick magnet because they all gravitate towards the same thing. That's why she's throwing the disclaimer, because she don't want to tell you that. Matter of fact, she don't want to accept that she can fall victim to the exact same thing, even though she's talking about it.
But, or we can look at it in the way of, okay, how can I take accountability for myself and make myself the best version of myself? I still might not be for everyone at the end of that, but
This whole video is turning into like one big acceptance for guys, and we still haven't gotten to number one.
I'm bound to, make some strides or have a positive result if I put in effort and make myself more attractive. I'm not telling you to get plastic surgery. I'm not.
Now, right there, she is correct there. Believe it or not, effort takes you a long way, because it goes in between the lines of you're doing something. Remember what I said. I've been saying this in all my videos, right? I've been saying it. Hopefully you've been paying attention. Just the fact that you take a step is enough. You're taking a step in the eyes of a woman, right? The step that you want to, how many steps, right? Or how high the step you want to take is up to you. But the fact that you're trying, that alone, believe it or not, is attractive. Homework for you there. Another freebie. Now let's continue.
Not telling you to spend an arm and a leg, but there are many things you can do that you do have control over that will make you a more attractive person or more appealing to the opposite sex or just in general. And I've done a ton of videos on how to make yourself more attractive physically, mentally, emotionally, all of the above. So I'm not going to talk about it all today because I've covered it extensively, and I've got a lot more to cover in this video. So go check those out if you haven't already. The second thing here that makes men come across as creepy is she's uninterested and you continue to chase her. And listen, I can understand why a lot of you misread signs and take things the wrong way, because a lot of the time women tend to send mixed signals, or they'll let you down easy because they don't want to hurt your feelings, or they like the attention and lead you on. I'm going to let you in on this little tip that will save you a lot of time and misreading.
I know what she's going to say.
Signals. I really do believe if you watch her actions, what she does, instead of maybe what she says, you will see things so much more clearly. If it's not a heck yes, it should be a heck no. And listen, I really try to give you guys the benefit of the doubt, but there are some times when women tell you clear as day that they are not interested by actually telling you that they're not interested, or they have a boyfriend, or whatever it is they tell you.
Yes, words count for nothing. I said this in my last video. Avatar. It's in there. Actions is what it's all about, right? Now, I was going to do, that's for another future video. I call it yes is no, no is yes, maybe. It's what you should be looking for. Now, that one's going to be a good video. You're going to like that one. But it touches on all of this.
You that they don't like you. They make it very obvious, and you continue to chase or pester or hit them up. And this is when it starts to become creepy, because you're not picking up on the social cues or the blatant her telling you that she's not interested, and it makes you come across obsessive. It comes across creepy because when you don't know when to remove yourself or walk away, it comes across very needy and clingy and desperate or obsessive, which is the next point I'm going to talk about.
So all that stuff that she said, basically, right? Put it this way: you're becoming unattractive. That's simple, right? Why? Because you're chasing. You don't get it. You don't know what you're doing. Not to mention, if we put it in the realm of a man's man, do you have nothing better to do than stand around and creep? So, right, you got no job, right? Or anything else better to do, right? You got no video games, I don't know. Well, what else can you do that waste time other than creep somewhere, right? Or stand. If you're sitting there any amount of time waiting for someone, that's a clear sign that you got nothing better to do, right? So that's a bad move for all of you guys out there that want to change. Don't wait for a damn thing, unless it's something you want, right? Like what is it? The Knicks Xbox 20, right? Or PS4 95, right? Something like that. But don't wait around for people. I'll be out in an hour, right? And you're sitting there 2 hours early. You're waiting. That's a creep. Not necessarily because you're a creep, but because that's what they see. But not again, right? To sum up the word creep, they don't see again the creep. They see that you got nothing better to do, right? So you become less of a man. A real man don't have the time to sit there 2 or 3 damn hours waiting for anybody. That's the difference. I just gave you another answer right there.
And all these behaviors, needy, clingy, desperate, are often all falling into the creepy category. My next point I'm going to talk about
What did I
is
say?
obsessive behavior. Going off of my chasing and clingy point here, sometimes this can become obsessive. Blowing up her phone and sending her a million DMs without any response.
Yeah.
Not accepting no as an answer and continuing to harass her or contact her. Creepy. Going back to the constant DMs, unwanted contact on social media. As you all can probably assume, I receive a ton of messages from men that I don't know and men that I've never met before, because I do this for a living. And most of the messages are not creepy. Even if I'm not into the person, even if a person is giving me a compliment and being nice, most of these are not creepy. I'm going to talk about when it gets creepy later in the video, so stick around until then.
Well, it is kind of creepy anyways. Because it's the mentality, right? And she's trying to act like her viewers are not creepy, but in all reality they are, because if you think about it, the mentality of it is like, if I was to send a text to Courtney here, she don't know me, right? But what makes me believe that there's no other 1,000 fuckers sending the same text message to her, right? Trying to fish Courtney, right, out of her, out of this situation. First of all, that don't work. You can't fish. Oh yeah, sometimes, depending on the right combination of buttons, and if you have a certain boat, because there's another level of dimension of boats that I'm gonna talk about, and that's for future stuff, next level stuff. But for now, you have to be in the premise, in the pond, for reals to do that. But believe it or not, in the internet, there's a lot of guys that do that, right? Even the ones that, I just want to say hello. You really want to just say hello? Right, let's continue.
I'm going to give you examples too. Obviously, I think it goes without saying that physical and online stalking is included under this point as well.
Oh,
I don't
what did
feel
I
like
just
I
say?
need to say that, but just so that we're all on the same page. Things like reaching out to her on Instagram if you didn't match with her on Tinder but you saw her profile. You didn't match for a reason. Let it be. That's a little weird. My next one here is weird body language. Body language is important. Body language is powerful. I've done many videos on the importance of body language, so make sure you've got your body language in check. There are definitely some things that men can do around women that make them seem a little bit creepy in the body language department. I know sometimes this can be tough if you're a little bit nervous or shy or introverted or you have
Mm-hmm.
social anxiety and things like that. So we're giving a little bit of room here to be human. It's okay if you're not perfect. It's okay if you do these things from time to time, but it's just something to keep in mind. Things like not making eye contact at all, having your hands in your pockets, or acting skittish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 911, don't be weird. The alarms are going off. Staring at her, I think this is the biggest one.
Well, we all know these, right? Right. Crossing of the legs. Well, I got my own list, but yeah, you ain't looking at her in her eyes. You're staring at her. You're biting your little lip, right? You're nervous. You're looking down. You're hunchback. All this stuff, right? What you need to do, and this is a quick, what is it, like hack, and we'll end with that because I'm gonna make this video too long. It's probably already too damn long. So, when with this, right? Here's the hack to all of this. How about you become a real man, right? Now, a real man stands straight, head up high, looks everybody in the damn eye, right? Tells it how it is, asks for what he wants, right? And don't act any different with anybody, right? Even if it's a woman, one that you like, you're treated just like all the other ones because that's what they are. Now it's hard to do, right? It's hard to do, but you can level up. So there you go. Um, that's the hack, right? Um, don't, yeah, just don't be scared. Ain't nothing to be afraid of, none at all, right? If you're confident enough in what you are, in who you are, right? Then they will know they are standing before a real man. So there you go. If you like this video, give me a like, share, subscribe. Once again, we're growing, we're getting better. Now I'm gonna do the 10 syndrome probably next, or maybe do a couple of reactions. I needed to start doing these reactions a little quicker, but like I said, it's in the details. That's why, and I got a lot to say. That's why it's always 2-minute video turns into a 20-minute video. But there you go. I'll see you on the next man's point of view.